Autocorrect is just not his friend tonight.
Poor Matt.
Poor Matt. Hello, everyone. Having a little bit of fun tonight. My wife is joining me. She wants to share some stuff that she's reading through, and honestly, I meant to keep ChatGPT open. I'm an idiot. But I was going to finish up a Bible study on my part and kind of share with everybody what I'm doing, but not going to happen tonight. But I can tell you what is going to happen tonight. I'm going to be playing some Fallout so I can actually listen to my wife. Keeping my headphones roundabout so I can at least hear. But I'm going to attempt the greatest feat in the world.
Listening to your wife?
Listening to my wife while playing video games. Being the greatest husband ever.
Getting stronger.
Getting stronger.
Oh, this would be so cool to make. It's like little Valentines. It's like little envelopes with a heart on it, and then you put the message inside. So you have to wait. How many do I have to make?
It's like the screen is so bright. Where did I have? I actually don't remember where I had it. Is it on the bottom? On the bottom right. I don't remember if there's anything in particular. Yeah, I got my character in order. All right, yeah, this should be pretty doable.
40 Valentines. I'm not making that pattern 40 times.
My old glasses do shit.
I'm just so the girls are doing a Valentine's Day exchange in their co-op, and I've decided to crochet something because I have a ton of yarn and very little money for things, little paper things that we're just going to throw out anyway. So I'm making it, but it needs to be something simple. I've never done a Valentine's Day exchange. Like, I think I was supposed to send her with something last year in her special ed class, and I missed it. Nobody told. I missed the memo.
I'm proud of myself. I built this.
Did you build the city?
Oh no, I didn't build the city, but I built the townhouse at least.
We built this townhouse on rock and roll.
Actually, wooden support beams. Actually, for real, take a look though. I did all this.
Ooh.
And it's right next to a gas building. If I can get through. But, yeah, nice little corner space right here. I'm normally not this technically inclined, so I'll give you a grand tour real quick.
Doggo.
Here he is, your dog meat. And this is my inner space right now.
Why did you name him Dog Meat?
Oh no, he's a naturally named dog meat.
I would name him Dog Meat.
No. Just figured out a problem this entire time because I'm already off to a bad start.
What did you do?
Look at what the audience is saying.
Oh, damn it.
So I'll give you guys an explanation as to what just happened. What you're seeing is the Elgato no signal because I didn't plug in my HDMI. My dumbass showed my daughters a movie, and because my Elgato conflicts with Bluetooth, Blu-ray, you can't watch movies when you're on Blu-ray when you have your Elgato hooked up, so I had to put a different HDMI in, and when I put a different HDMI in, that's why you guys are not seeing anything. Anyway, it's Grand Tour. So here's the entrance. There's dog meat. Looks like a adorable fluff ball, and he's actually pretty useful, unlike some other fluff balls. He heard that. He saw his ear. He did it too. Anyway, so there's an icebox for food. There's a mannequin to make it seem like there's someone standing there. There's a bobblehead stand. The table to eat dinner. The place where you cook dinner. I might have to put a counter. And yeah, the rest of it's empty because we're going to figure out what to do. But then we come up here. So you got the doghouse. This is up the stairs from the living room. You got a nice little reading corner. Then you got the workspace area. You got the bed where we sleep. And then...
I think you need some new blankets.
Not really anything I can control. He's supposed to be a wilderness survival anyway. And then you have this. It's a nice little outdoor space. You can do whatever you want over here. Hold down fort. And that's exactly what I do. Sniper.
Why
And
do
so
you have
far
to
I've seen
hold
it.
your breath?
For better accuracy. And then you can get back up onto the roof here where I got the power generators, where there's like about 3 of them hooked up. Which, quite frankly, I need to see if I can better position everything. So I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can... Yep. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, 25 power all between them. Can I put a door there, or is that just going to conflict? Where's the... Here we go. Nope, not there. No, not there either. Structures? Doors.
So what if I just crochet a heart and then
Look at this.
print it out?
Just made a broken door so I could get the cables through. Funny.
What if I crocheted some hearts and attached it to a laminated paper that says Jesus loves you, happy Valentine's Day?
Do you think it'd cause a problem?
I don't care.
That's fair.
That's what they can do, throw us out.
Yeah. I mean, possibly, but
I'm not paying anything into it.
they could stalk your house.
They have to find me first.
Good luck. Oh yes, a smoke machine. That'll totally... Totally fit the vibe. Have a turret pretty much everywhere. Alright, this is my first outpost. Let's get on over to Diamond City, huh? Could you teleport there? Let's take the long way. I wanna... Alright. I'm good to listen if you're gonna talk about it, baby.
Let's check. Okay.
Dang it.
I don't know what that was, but hang on, something like that. Is that distracting?
Mm-mm. Dang it, dog.
Damn it, though. Okay, so we left off. Is Matt watching?
Not yet.
Okay, so anyways, tuning in. We are reading Senior Child Autism Diagnosis of 2010 by Lara Roberts. And she has an Instagram page called Raising Autistic Disciples, which has been a very, very big source of encouragement to me. So I am slowly going through this book because I can't really gather a brain cell too often to read, but my brain cells gather a little easier when I'm reading out loud to mom. So let's listen together.
If the audience can hear it, so it's not. It's
You
okay if
probably
they can't.
hear me.
If they
Excuse me.
can't,
So what's your story?
looking to rob, trade,
Robbie?
or just ask directions to Diamond City.
City.
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Info
Boy, have
for-
you come to the wrong place.
Uh-huh.
But I'll tell you what, wise ass.
Let's see what you've got.
Here's what I got.
Okay. But for now, Lindsay, you have to make a decision. You have a decision to make, and I urge you to make it a prayerful one. Will you die the death of the life you thought you'd live, so that you can truly live the life God has entrusted to you? Or will you spend your time resisting, pushing against the plan that, in the end, is better than anything you could have ever dreamed up yourself? As you process this, remember these truths. Life is not over, it's just different. Different doesn't mean less. God has and number 3, God has a track record for using different, for using different. In Exodus 3:1-12, Moses, a stammering fugitive, is chosen to lead God's people out of Egypt. 1 Samuel 17:45-50, David, a young shepherd, defeats Goliath with a slingshot, showing God's strength through unlikely means. Judges 6:12-16, God chooses Gideon, the least of his family, to lead Israel, emphasizing that God often works through those who feel unqualified. Matthew 10:2-4, Jesus calls a tax collector, Matthew, and a zealot, Simon, to work together as disciples, showing unity and purpose through differences. Mark 2:1-12, after tearing off a roof, a paralyzed man is healed because of the faith of his friends, showing how God works through relationships and community. Luke 19:1-10, Zacchaeus, the despised tax collector, is transformed after encountering Jesus. John 4:7-30, a Samaritan woman at the well becomes an evangelist, showing that God uses those society overlooks. Acts 9:1-19, Saul, persecutor of Christians, becomes apostle and the greatest missionaries.
Let's do this!
Unexpected.
Like a karma, hey, you know?
Let's dive deeper into the concept of dying with the death. because while it may sound harsh at first, it's essential to recognize that this notion is rooted in scripture and carries profound
We had a deal, Fruity. Hand over the
Lindsay, when I
goods.
talk about
You
dying
owe
to
us.
death,
I
I'm
ain't giving
referring
you
to
poison
the
shilling chemicals as
necessary
anything.
process of letting go of the dreams and expectations we had for our children and families before receiving the diagnosis. It's not about mourning in a way that paralyzes us. Rather, it's an act of surrender, a willingness to release our preconceived notions of what we thought life should look like. This can feel like a death of sorts because it involves facing the reality that our journey will be different from what we envisioned and quote unquote planned. Have you caught on to a recurring theme? Have you caught on to a reoccurring theme in bold? Though dying the death yields good fruit, understanding that it stems from a reality that though dying the death yields good fruit, understanding that it stems from a reality that we dreamed of for ourselves. In other words, as people held together by flesh and bones on this side of eternity, we have a natural bent to play God of our own little kingdoms, building our lives, crafting our own realities for our families, and designing our futures according to our dreams and plans. It's the root of control. Watch God work. Lindsay, dying the death of what you thought life would be like is hard. The dying part is hard, yes, but don't underestimate that it's also redemptive. While I was giving up different things over the last 5 years, I did pray this one prayer. If I'm honest, I thought it was a really selfish prayer at first, but then I realized it became the theme of my life. My journals are filled with prayers like this. God, we can't go to restaurants anymore, and I have a really hard time with that because I like it and want to go. Would you replace that longing? I'm going to sit back and watch you work. God, I resigned from teaching women's Bible study today. You know, I love teaching, and I love that time with those sisters. I'm deeply grieving that. Like, I'm kind of mad about giving it up. Would you replace it? I'm going to sit back and watch you work. God, I used to love Christmas, full transparency, and if you don't already know, I kinda don't like it anymore. Not the celebrating your birth part, of course, but the aftermath and the sensory storm that happens after we're ramming us. Would you replace the anxiety with something else during that season? I'm gonna watch you work this out, for your glory and my good. God, I used to love going over people's houses and hanging out. We haven't done that in years. Would you replace that longing? I'm excited to watch you work. The theme? Watch God work.
We get paid.
Lindsay, every single time.
Good job.
God replaces them with better things. I got to watch him work. Because he's not a God who doesn't work. He's at work all the time, working all things with the good, in his own timing, for his glory and our good. Many of the examples above are what I call the you give and take away list. And I'll tell you more about them in the letters to come. I surrender all. Yeah, this idea of surrender isn't abstract. It's vividly illustrated in the lives of many people God used mightily in Scripture. Their stories remind us that the path to true purpose often begins with relinquishing control and embracing God's plan, even when it feels uncertain or painful. Take Abraham, for example. Here was a man given a staggering promise that he would be the father of many nations. But instead of trusting God's timing, Abraham and Sarah decided to take matters into their own hands. Their attempt to control the outcome led to heartache, division, and consequences that rippled through generations. Thanks a lot, Abraham. Couldn't keep it in your pants.
Nope.
I mean, we have to blame Sarah, too.
Yeah, she was the one who kind of rushed that.
Yeah. She basically we're not going to discuss that on stream. Yet, even after their failure, God didn't abandon his promise. Abraham's ultimate surrender, his willingness to sacrifice Isaac in obedience to God, revealed a faith that trusted God completely, even when the plan didn't make sense. And then there's Moses, who had every reason to cling to control. Raised in Pharaoh's household, he tried to fix injustice on his own terms, killing an Egyptian and fleeing into the wilderness. For decades, he likely thought his story was over. But when God called him at the burning bush, Moses wrestled with surrender, listing excuse after excuse. Who am I to lead? Who am I to lead? What if they don't believe me? I'm not a good speaker. Yet when Moses finally released his fears and surrendered to God's plan, he became the leader of the nation of Israel. Jonah provides a more reluctant example. His story is a masterclass in trying to outrun God's plan. Called to preach in the city of Nineveh, Jonah fled in the opposite direction, determined to avoid what God was asking, even after being swallowed by a huge fish and later spit back onto shore. I know. Jonah's surrender was half-hearted at best. But God's plan was bigger than Jonah's resistance, and through him, an entire city repented. Jonah's story shows us that God can work through us, even when we struggle to finally let go of control. Even Mary, the mother of Jesus, provides a poignant example of surrender. When the angel Gabriel appeared to her with news that she would carry the Messiah, Mary's initial response could have been fear or doubt. After all, this wasn't the life she imagined. But instead of clinging to her plans, she responded with faith. Wiley, stop. I am the Lord's servant. May everything you have said about me come true. Luke 1:38. It's taken from the NLT. Her willingness to let go of control allowed her to play a central role in God's redemptive plan. Wiley, cut it out. And of course,
being myself.
And of course, there's Paul, who wrote so powerfully about surrender in Philippians 3. Before his dramatic conversion, Paul, then Saul, was utterly convinced that his plan, zealously defending his version of the faith, was righteous. But on the road to Damascus, he was literally stopped in his tracks by Jesus. Paul's surrender wasn't...
Oh my God.
What?
I didn't realize it was that loud. Hold on a minute. What's up, beautiful? There's the bottle cap mine. There you are.
Paul's surrender wasn't just a momentary decision. It was a complete reorientation of his life's purpose. He went from persecuting Christians to becoming
There you
more...
are. No, I'm talking to myself on that. You can keep going.
He went from persecuting Christians to becoming one of the most influential disciple makers in history, embracing suffering and loss for the sake of knowing Christ. What unites these stories is that each person had a natural bent for control, a desire to shape their life according to their own understanding. Yet, when they surrendered their plans, God used them to accomplish far greater things than they could have ever imagined. This is the paradox of surrender. Dying to ourselves feels like losing everything, but in God's economy, it's how we gain everything that truly matters. Like Paul writes in Philippians 3:7-8, it's about counting all things as loss compared to the surpassing worth of knowing Christ. Just like that tough pill to swallow. The one where you realize autism is going to change how your life looks from here on out. letting go of what you thought life would be like can actually bring freedom. I know. Freedom probably feels like a stretch when you're still grieving or confused, but hang with me for a second. When we let ourselves grieve and start releasing the dreams we held on to so tightly, something happens. We create space, not just for new possibilities, but for God to step in and show us what He's been up to all along. Turns out the dreams we were clinging to, they weren't the only dreams worth having. The process of dying the death of what you thought life would be like is where we start redefining our expectations. It's not about giving up or settling. It's about embracing what's right in front of us. This unique, messy, beautiful race that God has called us to run. It's not easy. Trusting God with your hopes and dreams, especially when life can take a turn you didn't expect, is hard work. But His plan, it's better. I promise you, Lindsay, it's better. And His plan includes your child exactly as they are. The quirks, the challenges, the moments that make you laugh and cry at the same time, all of it. This letting go isn't just a painful step in the process, it's an act of faith. It's saying, okay, God, I'm not in control, even though I really, really want to be.
Oh my God.
But I put my trust in you, knowing that you are fully in control. And when we do that, when we surrender what we thought life was supposed to look like, God shows up in ways we could never have imagined. Does it happen overnight? No. It's messy and awkward, and sometimes feels like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. But little by little, God takes the grief and the hard stuff and He turns it into something beautiful. He teaches us how to find joy right here in the middle of the challenges. The overwhelming part to think about is that God, being outside of time, has already finished the story He's writing for us. We're just entering into the chapters He's already written, walking through a narrative that He has perfectly crafted with purpose, love, and eternal wisdom.
I just pissed off a Deathclaw and then killed it because of a MacGuffin.
Oh my. Isaiah 46:10 tells us, I declare the end from the beginning, and from long ago what is not yet done, saying, my plan will take place, and I will do all my will. In His sovereignty, every twist, every moment of joy and sorrow is held in His hands, and while we are living through it, we can rest assured that the author is both good and faithful, guiding us towards the ending He has promised, an ending filled with His glory and our redemption, and the fulfillment of His perfect will. He's already in every single moment.
Sorry.
The good, the hard, the yes, and yes, the moments that leave us stunned. Wait, let me restart that. He's already in every single moment. The good, the hard, and yes, the moments that leave us stunned. Like when $400 beds break after just an hour. Okay.
Yep.
And then, sorry. So take a deep breath. Let yourself grieve. Give time for processing. And then trust in the same God in whom you placed your faith for salvation. He will keep you every step. And He's got your child and their life held in His hands for a purpose far greater than anything you could have dreamed up on your own. Because, Lindsay, it's all for God's glory and our good. Okay, part 2 of the book is theology. Here's a quote from Charles Spurgeon. I have learned to kiss the wave that throws me against the rock of ages.
Dang it. Oh, dog, how did you get there?
It's 6 degrees warmer tomorrow.
How did he have a paint can? Yeah, it was funny how that worked. I didn't mean to interrupt you on that one, but there's Deathclaw. Pretty intimidating dude.
Oh my.
Ooh. I didn't know that you were doing that. Oh, can you actually hear the wife in that case? I'm assuming because you mentioned that you were listening to the wife. Okay, perfect. So they can hear you.
Oh, yay.
He's been listening to A Bible in a Year with Father Mike Schmitz. Schmitz?
Huh?
Schmitz.
What was it?
He's been listening to The Bible in a Year by
Oh.
Father Mike Schmitz.
Awesome.
If that is who I think it is, give me a second. Let me confirm who he is by face.
I can't see from here.
That's Matt. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep, here we go. Father Mike Schmitz. Yep, it's who I thought it was.
Why does it look familiar?
Online Catholic. Source Catholic. Bulldog Catholic. Oh my god.
Wow.
51 years. Where's... American Catholic priest, speaker, author, and podcaster. Director of Youth and Young Adult Ministry in the diocese.
Does Father Mike Schmidt have a tattoo?
It's possible.
Somebody asked the question.
Does he have a tattoo? Yes, he has a tattoo on his arm.
Cool.
Oh, that's funny though. But hey, anywhere that you get the Bible, as long as he's being faithful to the material.
I've been listening to a dramatized audio Bible with the girls a bit in the morning. We're in like 1st or 2nd Kings right now.
I do it the hard way and read it.
Well, I want to read it. It's just I can't get enough. I can't get my brain to quiet down enough to sit down and read it. I also don't have a quiet moment, so I'm just working with it until I can get that quiet moment. So audio it is.
South, there we go. Comes taking this road, right? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I am running into a
part
lot of
listening
bad
to this
things.
morning was talking about Solomon and all his wives and how he ended up falling away from the Lord and serving other gods because of his wives.
Why does that one sound familiar? Great Adventure Bible? Is that the comic one?
Sounds familiar.
Is that the comic one? Because I know you like comics, so that format might actually resonate with you. No, not the torso. Where's the face?
There's a Great Adventure Catholic Bible.
Great Adventure Catholic Bible.
Is it?
When? Are you Catholic? No, I'm just kidding.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me. Is it bringing you closer to Christ? If the answer is yes, then I don't care if you're Orthodox, Catholic, Prot. A vegetable. You could be a vegetable.
Please don't be a vegetable.
Please don't be a vegetable. I actually value... Okay. Hold on a minute. I think I see what... Wait, go... Will you quit that? Shit, I'm a vegetable.
Oh no!
No!
You want to hear something weird? So the girls have this
Oh, wait, no, that
VeggieTales.
would be it.
The girls have this VeggieTales book that sings "Jesus Loves Me," and they love it. And I'm looking at and Hannah points to the different VeggieTales characters, and I tell them who they are. And there's one page that's depicting them having a picnic, which is great. Except when you start thinking about it, because there's apples on.
Oh yeah, there's cannibalism.
Yeah, there's apples on the blanket, and one of them has a bite taken out of it. Why are vegetables eating apples?
Questions we hope not to answer. Color
I mean, the
coding.
VeggieTales movie at least had them at a sushi place 20 years ago. What were they thinking when they illustrated this book?
I'm just more confused. What's the version of this Bible? Because this is...
Well, isn't a Catholic Bible a different version altogether?
Yeah, there's actually Catholic variants of the Bible, which is fine. It just adds 7 more books, and it's really Old Testament scripture if you're trying to read for history. I'm just trying to figure out, is there a translation philosophy behind it other than just, oh, it's Catholic? You can have different translation. I'm just curious which one this is. I mean, hey. Oh, wait. Nabre, probably. Because I'm trying to get a Catholic Bible too.
NABR? What?
NABRE. That's the
I've never heard that.
that's the trend. Well, the Catholic quote unquote translation. It just includes the Apocrypha, really.
He's better.
You could still get like King James version for the Apocrypha, with an Apocrypha. Excuse me.
Oh, this is cool. Look at this. From the same people who did the theology book. Tiny leaders, the names of God for kids. Same author as the other book.
Names of God.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
How many pages is that?
120. I'd like to know a little more about what's in it.
Well, we already know like about
Oh,
half a dozen.
okay.
Waymaker, Miracle Worker, Promise Keeper, Light in the Darkness.
Stop it.
I love that.
It goes through names such as Elohim, God the Creator,
Yep.
Yahweh Jireh.
Basically,
Shouldn't it be Jehovah Jireh?
well, remember Jehovah's slang that the priests used. It's still an appropriate name
So
because
Jehovah and Yahweh are the
Okay.
same thing.
it's literally the same thing. They replaced Yahweh, the divine name, with Yahweh in the Hebrew. And so when we translated it from the Hebrew text, we translated it as, oh, it's Jehovah. Not knowing that that was a flub on their part to stop using the divine name. So it's technically anytime you see Jehovah, it just literally is, oh, so anytime you read Jehovah, it's Yahweh.
So it's actually more biblically correct to say Yahweh
pretty much.
Jireh.
I knew the scared thing wouldn't work out. You have me asking questions, Matt. I just saw that earlier one right there. What, I'm trying to... Will you pull up the freaking map, please? Okay, I know what I'm doing. Major highway? Yep, and then just following that south.
Abba, Father, Emmanuel, God with us, Good Shepherd, Redeemer, King, Kings. This might be something good to get too.
Waymaker, miracle. Good song though.
It's a good song. Stop it.
Oh,
You know, these books are really meant from 7 to 12.
mm-hmm.
The Faith Kids goes from 2 to 9. So I don't know if it's actually appropriate. I mean, that's up to them. For the age group. I don't know.
How am I missing?
Oh, you guys talking about the Bible or the game?
Golly, is some of it hard to understand. Yep. That's why, it's great learning material, though.
Wait, which one we're talking about?
The Bible.
Huh.
Yeah, he's talking about the Bible.
Hey.
We have a sword Bible. That's not considered a translation.
Sword Bible,
considered-
no, it's just a study variant.
Yeah, we have sword Bibles, which is pretty good as a study Bible.
Dude, where are these mole rats coming from?
It kind of, it breaks down a lot of the these and thous and goes into the meanings of different.
Yeah,
things.
you can find
It's-
stuff with
it's
simplified
nice.
it. If you're looking for, well, first off, I don't know how much you want to actually study scripture, because I'm going in depth because I'm doing chaplaincy. You don't have to. You can do maybe not bare minimum per se, but you can do.
Well, if you're just going for an understanding.
Yeah, if you're going for base level understanding, that's more than enough. Now, if you want simplified reading, you might want to do something like a thought for thought translation where they simplify the English while explaining things a little bit easier. Yeah, so you'd like to read, yeah, in this case, if you're willing to put in a little bit of work, you can either do English Standard Version or you can do North American Standard Bible, because those will give you the modernized English without the these, the thous, and they put it into a modern tongue, which is basically way easier than King James. I'll tell you that right now. Ye olde English. It's still English, just less these, less thous, and less pissed off. Less agitation. Less, I'm superior to thee. You might,
Less British accent.
less British accent. Yeah. Dog. Not even our dog. Just dog meat.
Dog meat.
Come on. Shoot. Save my dog.
There was a book, the My Learn to Read Bible.
Funny, I'm 33 and golly, I didn't know how much sin is in there. What? Wait, in where? The Bible? Ah. Yeah, almost everybody in there's a schmuck, but except there's this one guy.
I'm listening, like I said, we're listening to the Old Testament right now. Just audio Bible
you see
in the
that?
morning when I can. No, what happened?
I just no, I shot a mole rat and the car just what?
So, listening to the Old Testament in the mornings, and I'm just going through it when I have some spare time and stuff like that. And you don't realize how messed up and complicated the people that the Bible talks about are until you start listening to some of the things that went on. It's like, that seriously happened.
There's that one guy with the face.
But
it's funny enough, that was a Simpsons joke.
really,
But he reads the Bible, he's like, everybody in this book is messed up except this one dude. Homer got it. But all jokes aside, wait a minute, did they really though? Okay.
the law,
But
the law given in the Old Testament was basically meant to show us our sin and the need for a savior, right?
yeah, the law, the prophets all summed up the need for a savior in Jesus. He is the fulfillment of the law and the prophets, so that we no longer have to be bound by rules, restrictions, and sacrifice,
And
most importantly.
That justification and sanctification wasn't something we could do on our own.
Yep.
No amount.
In fact, I don't know if you really heard it, but I really think we need another flood.
Yeah, you're probably
No,
right. But God said he wouldn't do it again.
on a short stand, yeah, you're probably right.
But there's some scriptures in Matthew, I think it is, that Jesus is talking about the last days and when he'll be coming back, and he talks about all these things happening, and he compares it to as in the days of Noah.
Yep.
So, interesting you bring up the flood, because we're probably there 100 years ago, but we're really there now. But
No, we don't need another flood. We just need to... I'll get back to you on that. I need to figure out how to explain this. We need to learn to see the world the way he sees it.
the world is a very messed up place.
Yeah.
Is messed up, if not even more messed up than it was in the days of Noah.
Yep.
But God already knew that, and he that's why he made a way with Jesus.
Oh, it's the stupid... Yeah, no. I'm going away from that. I was like, I'm hearing gunfight in the ear headphones. Yeah, no. Of course it is. That's because it's the world. But fear not, for he has overcome the world. That gunfire is distracting me. I'm just trying to go away. Did they just shoot that car? I swear if they shot that car. Oh, that didn't take me anywhere I wanted to. What the what? I've been going the wrong direction this entire time. Thankfully not too terrible.
I don't know if you've gotten to John yet in the New Testament, but it's a good all four gospel accounts tell the same story, but in different perspectives to different audiences.
Yep.
So, for example, Matthew wrote his book to the Jews, and he referenced messianic prophecies within his book because they would understand the reference. Luke was a physician. Somebody wrote to the Greeks, someone wrote to the Romans.
I think that was Luke to the Greek. No, Mark to the Greeks.
Mark was...
No, I think we're on chapter 35, I think, in Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's where he's at.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, that probably... Well, first off,
Oh, this is
are you referencing today or are you referencing Genesis? Because if you're referencing Genesis, no shit.
There's some serious family drama in there. Like
That
remember
definitely-
soap operas back in the day? We don't need soap operas. You just gotta read Genesis.
And that's more than enough.
Yeah.
In fact, if I remember correctly, you liked the Kardashians. I don't know how you stood to watch any of that, but...
I don't think you need the Kardashians. You can just read Genesis.
95% accuracy, and I miss.
It was important. It was important though because it showed how the nation of Israel and the 12 tribes came to be. But yeah, there's so much corruption in there. There was something that happened in Judah's line too in Genesis. I forget exactly what it was, but it was something that wasn't great. But Judah is one to pay attention to because
He has the messianic line.
yeah, so Judah is eventually where like King David came from and stuff like that, and that is eventually the line through which Christ came. They call it the messianic line. And Levi
Dang it.
was his line became all the priests that served in the temple.
Yes, a lot.
Actually, weren't all the other tribes wiped out?
Not
Most of them?
100%, no. Wait, in reference to, dang it, I took something by accident. In reference to, later on in the...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll work. No,
What is that?
This is a dude in a...
Was that a brain?
Yeah, probably.
Armando.
What? Not my fault that the game
Armando.
does that.
Dog meats. Dog meat's eyes. Come on.
Hi, dog meat. Nah, that ain't nothing to him. He's a wilderness survivor. I didn't mean to... Oh my lord, that could have been bad for me.
Oh. Now, you remember that bit you told me about, you described to me about creation and I wrote it?
Yep.
In the back of their books.
Mhm.
So, I'm homeschooling the girls, right? So there's this gal, Jingle Jackie, who is like a Christian alternative to Miss Rachel because Sadie does not like Miss Rachel at all.
I don't like Miss Rachel.
So she's nonverbal. She's autistic too. And
think I
years
mentioned that.
ago, we probably said it 1,000 times. Years ago, her speech therapist back in the day recommended that you watch Miss Rachel. So we tried it. We were in our old apartment, and Sadie goes running into the kitchen away from the TV when we had Miss Rachel on, curls up in a corner, and starts crying. And we never turned on Miss Rachel again. So anyway, I found some Christian alternatives to her, and she loves them. And there's this gal who did a whole series on the 7 days of creation, made songs and reads the Bible and stuff like that. It's really interesting and interactive and stuff like that.
I get to help.
So I made a visual with it, like an interactive, like.
I like how you're excited about this.
I am, because it took a lot of work for me to do it. I'm gonna go get it. Give me a second.
Stop right there. Any civilian passing through here is required to pay a fee.
How about knocking some caps off the price?
400? Can you afford that?
So I've turned it into like an errorless learning activity, right? So
You're about to say a number I'm really going to like.
There's no way I can take less than.
So like I have a page where
All that negotiation, ready? Refuse.
I don't think so. Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Oh! Well, we took some heads. At least there's no brains.
Oh my! Thank you for not having brain. Wow, that was weird. So I turned it into a like a Velcro activity thing, kind of like a busy book. So talking about day 1 of creation, God created the heavens and the earth. So day 1, and then a little thing for night and day, stuff like that. There's my circle. Where'd night go?
It's out there somewhere.
Oh Lord. No, I actually need that. I got excited and then I dropped it. Oh, there it is.
This isn't good. I really took the long way on this. Oh, I'm going to be running into everybody, aren't I?
And so it's something interactive for her to learn more vocabulary words and interactive lessons, stuff like that. And then I have something called touch point numbers, where I got it from special ed curriculum, and she puts like a little dot over here and counts 1 and traces it with her finger and stuff like that. Okay, so yada yada yada. It's cool. It's cool to me because I'm excited about it. But so I was putting it together, and Armando and I were talking about the days of creation, and I'm just gonna read this because I took it verbatim from him. So Mondo said, when God created the world, he laid the foundation for each element's ordained purpose. So each day kind of coincides with another day. Like on day 4, God ordained the sun and the moon to fill the cycles of day and night that were established on day 1. On day 5, he ordained the fish, the birds and the fish to fill the skies and the seas that he established on day 2. On day 6, he ordained the creatures of the land to fill the earth, along with the creation of the first man to care for the land that he established on day 3.
Kind of a little cool fun fact.
Yeah. At the end of each day, God said it was good. It was beautiful, orderly, and arranged in its proper purpose. So I haven't gone entirely into depth with them into this yet. They've heard the songs 1,000 times that it's based off of. But I thought it was a really cool way to not only teach them about creation, but to drive home God's purpose in everything. And then the front cover is scripture from John 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Because it's talking about how Jesus was there in the beginning when during creation and stuff like that. So I was pretty excited about it. Anyway.
Okay.
Should I continue reading that book?
Yeah, my studies have taken me far, and being able to help out the babies with this is kind of cool. I very much loved setting that little bit up. Kind of learning about how creation essentially mirrors a specific pattern that we saw. I didn't even realize there was a turret in there. I didn't even see the turret there. What the heck? Anyway, everything follows a preordained pattern for the most part. So on day 1 through 3, they establish the framework for what would eventually be occupied by what was created from days 4 through 6. And because day 7, God rested, there was no creation to be made there. He just rests.
That rest was even an example to us.
The heck is all that gunfire? What the... Again? Eat that.
Excuse me.
Damn. Not afraid of mutants, huh? You're our kind of guy.
Protect the wall! Forgot that there were super mutants there. No dog meat. You go this way.
No, don't.
Ah. And then we get introduced to Piper. Yeah, so while I'm waiting on this, I don't know if you've been around when I was doing some of the other discussionary points. Everybody's been, whenever I do get a question from some random viewer, the one that I did, the last one, was like super ultra confusing. Because it didn't make any sense. It was just like a whole bunch of nonsense that had nothing to do with actual scriptural understanding. But it wasn't necessarily bad. Got the critical thinking juices flowing. I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat a double cheeseburger.
I just got here, but yeah.
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. Let me get personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut.
Did you? Did you tell him to keep it shut?
Rabble-rousing slanderous. The level of dishonesty in that picture of yours. I'll have that critter scrapped for parts.
Pirate mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomers? Do you support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
No, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No, So, welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you.
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the moon.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find.
My son, Sean.
You hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the...
Yeah, you're an idiot.
A mayor of a great city.
Well, there's one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for deaths or whatnot. No, I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but...
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security exists?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office and face it out?
Yeah, now that they're done rambling.
Sullivan, right?
Did you wake me up? Did you bring me here? And all of a sudden you're walking out on me? I don't think so. Not
didn't mean to
right
lie.
now. You're getting your wishes, so... Excuse me? You looking at me? Did you rub my lamp? Did you wake me up? Did you bring me here? And all of a sudden you're walking out on me? I don't think so. Not right now. You're getting your wishes, so... Excuse me?
You gotta love when your dog does that, right? Wants to go out for potty and then just doesn't bother to go out when you go to the door. I know this dope does.
Hey, kiddo. How are the people sailing?
Yeah, no. I very much enjoy the theological conversations whenever they pop up, though.
You've been saying that for weeks now,
Puts my education to use.
I gotta head into the office.
Very proud of you, though, bro. Glad you've been reading the Bible at the very least, or at least listening to it. But if you're looking for something you actually want to read, doesn't really matter what Bible you go for, but if you're looking for something with simplified English, that's going to be ESV, or it's North American Standard. The English will be a lot easier. Hello? Okay, cool.
Free paper for newcomer.
Free paper for newcomer. I don't care. Blue.
Vault dweller? I know you're not one of the jumps Pip Boy and a fish out of water look.
Anytime, brother.
So here's the deal. You do that?
I already know this.
Good. So I know you're from a vault.
Yeah, it'll be like that.
I already know you do it yourself.
Come on.
Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right?
Hey, Piper.
Head my way?
You sure you want to travel with me?
Well, it's that or get back to the
Sure, let's go.
will do.
Yeah. Satan's gonna do everything he can for those who get too close. Once again, the focus is shifted. Keep seeking him no matter how hard it gets. You'll get through it. You got me. You got Adam. You got Ed. I haven't spoken to Ed in a while, if I recall correctly. But either way, you got your support. Test tube rack. Ugh. He ain't no scientist. 6 bobby pins. Where's that?
Doesn't this look like a safer alternative to a trampoline?
By the look of it, yes. That's one way of doing it.
I mean, the same effect as a trampoline, right?
By the look of it.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of
Didn't even know that there was an upstairs door to this.
Referring to Job in the Bible.
Oh, I'm an idiot. When you said job, I thought you were talking about your job. And then I realized you meant Job. Why do they have to be the same freaking spelling?
You know, isn't Job supposed to take place the same time as around the same time as Abraham?
They theorize he does. I think there's... It's either that or the time of Esther.
Huh.
Because of the enemies that he encounters,
Yeah.
but... Either way, they're testing my boy, Job. Yeah, no, he gets the shit end of the stick, unfortunately. Sucks to be him, but...
Yeah, this is
Shut up.
This is probably a safer trampoline. I don't see you breaking her neck on this.
I mean, anyone, if they tried hard enough, could break their neck on
Anyone-
just about anything.
Yeah, if you try hard enough, you can break your neck on anything. But
If you try hard enough. Alright, so I got Piper now. I'm just going to save it and quit out for a second, because...
it's like $120.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, that's why we're going to have. That's why we're going to talk to our families about it.
Yep.
Oh, Hannah loves to balance. She would love that so much.
Yes, she would.
Sadie actually likes to balance too. That's what her OT was telling me. She just doesn't like to stand and jump, but she'll bounce.
I love my poopies.
Oh, that's funny. I don't think that's an actual belly. They don't move around that much. That's a ball.
No, that one's definitely a ball.
Yeah. You don't think Van Dyke is 100 years old?
Was.
He is.
Okay, I was about to
is.
say.
Did I say he was?
I thought you said was.
No.
Oh, look, an imperial
Yeah, no, Job,
prisoner. I guess they don't play favorites.
my man,
Your own kinsman.
shit under the stick.
Piece of human trash. How sad.
I saw a post recently talking about
I
Job's
bet the
wife
gods
when she
give
was
you
saying curse
special
God
treatment before
about what she was saying, she told him Chris
You're
got
going
to
to
die.
die.
But they were talking about, like, it wasn't coming from a
Imperial criminals
vengeful,
scum like you.
Angry.
angry. She was grieving. She just lost all of her kids. She's watching her husband suffer.
Hey,
Just ends the suffering.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of. It's okay to question God. It's okay to ask why something is happening, especially when it's something horrible like that.
You just have to be ready for that answer.
Yeah.
My job right now is to get you to safety.
Oh my god.
And
What's this prisoner
at the
doing
end
here?
of the day, know
This
that
cell
he
is
still
supposed to
loves
be off
you.
limits.
He still
Usual
is-
mix up with the watch.
He is still
Never mind.
good
Get that
in
gate open.
everything that word
Stand back,
entails,
prisoner.
no matter what
We won't
happens.
hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Stay
Good.
put, prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Please, sire. We must keep moving.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
There is one problem with him, though. Everybody likes to use him as a prime example of how to persevere in suffering. I think you're losing the point, though.
Protect the Emperor.
There is a lot of nuance to that. It's not just about perseverance and suffering, it's obedience and suffering. That even when you're in doubt, you're still able to trust him enough that even if you don't have the answer, your faith remains unwavering.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now.
Blessed be the name of the Lord isn't just a feel-good message. It's
There's trouble ahead.
Don't worry.
Now, here's the thing, too.
They won't be the first.
There
to
comes the
understand
point
blades.
where he's starting to break. It was now God, like God owes me an answer. So then God comes around and says, "Oh, I've heard you on that one. By all means, I'll answer your question, but you first answer mine." And he starts to ask him these things that Job truly can't know, because Job was not there at the beginning of time. He wasn't there to see creation. He's not God. So now you have... I didn't mean to grab that. Take that back. I don't... Yeah, I don't need that. Well, my block skill increased. That's cool. As the more... kinda not really. Easy. First time that I've ever seen them that far apart, but okay. Oh, there you are. Where's my blade skill level up, dude? So that being said, though, there's one other thing to think about, and I was trying to get to that point, but dang it. I was trying to grab the cheese, not the skull. Oh, hi there. Oh, there you are. Eat it. Where's the blade skill level up, bro? There we go. I was about to say, I was like, there's no way I didn't get that yet. Like, I power leveled my blade. There's no way... Yeah, no, I don't need that. Okay. There's another rat here, I think. Yep. I just know this game too much at this point. Upon receiving those inquiries from God, he immediately repents and submits himself back into understanding with God. That, hey, I didn't know what I was talking about. Things far too wonderful for me to understand. And returning back into grace, basically showing that Satan couldn't break him. Dang it. Thought that would hit him for sure. Not today, say. Like, that was the whole point. It was Satan coming to do his thing and God saying, look at my servant Job. It was always a test of faith, whether or not we realized it, a trial that Job had to go through, and yet he didn't fail. Yes, he broke like anybody else would, but he didn't break to the point of actually doing as his wife said, which was curse God and die. But it's okay for you to be the strongest believer that you can be and still be somewhat in doubt. You don't have to have every single answer. Hi, bud. Where is he? Or is it just the rats? Oh, come... Wait, where did the other dude go? Oh, they killed him. I can't tell if he T-posed or if that's just the way he died. Either way. But yeah, pretty much Satan tried to break him like he does every one of God's believers. Whenever God's, well, I call it children loosely here, but those who give themselves and submit to God, Satan tries to break it. The moral of that story is just beyond, oh, let me have a bet with God and see if I can break one of his faithful servants. It's not just about perseverance, there's more to it.
We need to get these rats.
Been a while since I had to cover Job, to be quite frank. Yeah! Thank you. No, he is not one of them.
No,
Come on.
he is not
Get
one.
to it.
He
Hop to
can
it, buddy.
help us. He must help us.
Hurry
They
up,
cannot
Patrick Stewart.
understand. The signs I
You may as well. Stick close and let us do our job.
You die! Protect the Emperor!
This can only lead to your
Oblivion!
I'm just gonna go over to the end here so that they could hurry it up.
Take them down!
How did that work?
Carefully. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna go to bed. Girls, get up. I love you.
I love you. I'm very glad you could join me tonight.
Hold up. I don't like
Hold
this.
up.
Let me take a look.
No.
Night, man.
But yeah, I would love to talk about pretty much everything that I've been studying for the most part, and would love nothing more than to keep talking about it if I can. By the way, I know that you're not, or at least I know that you disappeared on Facebook a long while back. I don't know if you either just unfriended me by accident or created a new profile. I don't know what happened on that. Bitch. Okay, that explains it.
That end. What's your calls?
Although I will admit, there was this one dude that came up, and I was pretty sure for a time it was you, because half the stuff that he was posting, that profile, eerily similar to your style of humor. So I was like,
you alone must stand against.
did you
the
just
truth.
delete your main profile and put up an alternate? Nah, if you don't have social media, that explains a lot.
And the Emperor!
That explains it. What about X? I'm just kidding. Don't go back on social media. If you escaped it, keep it. What is it? Oh God, I didn't attribute the. Oh. Well, anyway. Blade block. Heavy armor. Athletics. Armor. Restoration. Speechcraft.
I wasn't far off.
Yeah, no, again, like, the one profile that I found... Let me put that mic a little further away from me. The one profile that I found was... Yeah, that is her. Okay. Was eerily similar to you. Like, your humor, your style of, like, posting and all that. It just seemed like you had a side profile. Dang. Yeah, these count as creatures, so you wouldn't get a murder charge for that. I want to make another character slot on this one, but they don't allow it. I mean, I ultimately don't like the control scheme of the new one, which is why I'm playing the old one. But like, dang. Nah. Dang, I really wish I could play a different character too. You know what, now that I'm not paying attention to the wife, I think I can go on play a little Overwatch. I have no desire to be competitive in this game anymore, nor do I have a desire to be playing an influx of heroes unless I really want to have a little fun. Yeah. Well, say hello to the new hero. Didn't rip. Furries. Furries everywhere. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't do that anymore. Since when did I miss these? I think I know when, but... A lore drop. sound a little fun. Not try to take it too seriously. Ew, Talon. No, thank you.
Now entering King's Row. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Genial. Otro trabajo aburrido.
Hello. True strength comes to those who accept their weaknesses.
That's not what I was taught.
But it is never too late to learn. Over here.
Like I just have money pouring out everywhere. This is a cool skin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Positioning healing pylon. I'll do what I have to do.
Got eyes on an enemy.
Double
The point is mine.
team kill.
Perished.
Stay near my pylon. Hola.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Come on, Zen. Stay back with the point.
Tango spotted.
Area denial. Barrier down.
I'm a man on a mission. Stick hostile here.
I was made for this, breaking them. Más de donde vino eso. Sistema comprometido.
They can't get away with this. You had so much potential.
Hey, heal me.
Tango spotted.
Clear out.
Sticking with the payload.
Minor perk unlocked.
That warms the bones. Got eyes on an enemy. Would you look at that? Tactical visor ready for deployment.
Alright. Let's see if I still have it.
My ultimate is almost charged.
The enemy.
Can't be. I've got you.
Retribution comes.
Good effect on hostiles.
Team kill.
All of them.
Team wipe.
Positioning healing pylon.
Haha. Got it. I always do that.
This ends now.
Oh, that's not a... Okay. I went to the wrong one. Well, someone spent the money on that skin.
Play of the game.
Arriva la punizione!
Ooh. That's right, I got the old ones, but not the new ones. Excuse me. Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Now traveling to Paris.
I aim to devastate.
Every soldier needs a cause.
I am always ready to learn. Taking flight.
Now traveling to Paris. Vote for a map.
Oh. Been a bit, actually. I want... I'll be 100% honest. Dude, who put the one on Clash? Go screw yourself, bro. Like, actually, who likes that variant?
Every soldier needs a cause.
Am I'm in charge. Don't forget that.
Hey.
You call it? Be uplifted.
Thanks. Fruition comes from within, as does failure.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
We are all pilgrims on this mission.
Viva Online.
Keep a lookout.
Here it comes.
Bones heal. Pain is temporary. Scars look good. Much better.
Enemy spotted. My duty is being
Watch here.
Repositioning.
Come here, and I'll heal you. Everyone.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て
I like it.
Here it comes.
My ultimate is ready. I've got you in my sights. Experience the tranquility.
Bob, do something.
Meet your fate.
Can't beat me. Heads up. That warms the bones. Hostile,
Let's
here.
give it to him.
Eyes open.
Sub-objective A captured. Escort the payload.
It's not done.
Smoke 'em out of there.
Over there.
Activating Tiger Strike
Keep
sequence.
a lookout.
Come here, Tiger.
Tango spotted.
Nah. Direct rockets. I don't need to know. Thank you. I don't think we're gonna have an issue.
I rubbed some dirt on it. Let's go.
I'm glad I could take this a lot more casually.
I am moving the payload.
I'm just getting started.
Experience tranquility.
Let's wipe them out.
Smithereens.
Ah! That was new. I didn't expect her to just show up in my face like that, though.
If I'm still standing, I'm still fighting.
Supercharged and on fire.
I've got you in my sights.
The payload is
Where is he?
its destination.
Wow, we melted him. We really melted him. Jeez.
Play of the game.
What did I do? Fourteen elims along with Junker Queen. Similar damage, but accomplished it with one less death and same eliminations. Had a healing amount. Give me 1 second. I don't know where I put my glasses, come to think of it. Let's have a quick peek. Ooh. You still there, Matt? Imagine my glasses were right up here somewhere. I just ignored it. You know what? How do I back out? There we go. Let's see how I do in a competitive match. Also, we found something that you may like, says Amazon.
Vote for your map.
All right. Yep, it's Midtown. Why did someone have to put freaking Junkertown, bro? Or even New Junk City? What the heck is wrong with you?
Select your hero.
Oh, my preferred hero. Okay, whoops.
Choose heroes to ban.
Let me think. Doomfist, Wrecking Ball, Kiriko. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't pick Sombra. Oh, yes! At least I got rid of two of my biggest issues. Doomfist just loves to...
Now entering Midtown.
Yeah, it's been a bit. I'm raiding with Platts. This is not going to be good.
Every soldier needs a cause.
This city is always so noisy. Why was traffic even invented?
Did I? Oh no, that's right. I ended in Platt, didn't
If
I?
anybody asks, I was never here.
We're
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Get him! Enemy spotted!
Break the barrier, bro.
I've got meds. Who needs it? Heads up.
Enemy spotted!
Tango spotted. You are safe with me. Got eyes on an enemy.
Let's wipe them out!
Hostile here. Get out of my way or I'll run you over. Tango spotted. My soul ignited. Hostile here. I am on fire.
Thanks! Hey, catch! Through here!
9 path unlocked.
I think I see the enemy!
That helps.
动作，不许走！
I've got you in my sights.
Double kill.
Cosmic phenomenon!
Your carry is here.
Hello.
Huh. Dude, for real?
Ultimate's charged. Get ready.
Dude, for real?
Hiya.
Maximum velocity!
60 seconds.
Destroy them, Bob!
I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
It's funny because we're in a roughly plat lobby. And I'm still doing pretty decent right now, but that's probably because my team's helping compensate for me.
Take everything from her.
30 seconds.
Addressing your injuries.
Check. Affirmative.
10 seconds remaining.
Got eyes on an enemy. Who needs healing?
Dynamite go!
Over.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Yeah. They didn't even get a percent on that one.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
Love it.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
They didn't. I didn't read it anywhere, or at least I'm not 100% sure if they still do it this way, but I wonder if they still have placement matches or not. Yep.
Every soldier needs a cause.
They could still win. I've seen people come back from harder.
We will not lose this battle if we fight as one.
Hello.
Hello.
If a city never sleeps, how can it dream?
Why did that make too much sense?
5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Who will my well-being
Gotcha. Like one of the dumbest characters, one of the more creative ones, but
Biotic healing ready for use.
Victory.
I'm gonna die. Yep, because I was the only one there. Yeah, it don't matter.
Play of the game.
What did I do? No freaking way that I'm getting...
I've got you in my sights.
Yeah, that wasn't worth it. I'm not sure how I feel about that. You put me in a gold plat lobby, and my predicted rank is silver 1? Hello? Also, 10 placements, just what I figured. Yep. Dude, for real though? Is it just because of my participation in the match? Because I'll give it. My team definitely held me. Predicted rank silver 1. Yeah, sure. Silver 1. I made it top of plat. Like plat 2, if I recall correctly, is my peak highest. If I tried a little harder and I wasn't so hell-bent on pushing myself too far, I probably could have hit diamond, but I was doing everything wrong. It's taking a bit. What am I, overqualified? Dude, what's taking so... Genuinely, what is taking so long? Hello? I was about to say. Oh, I haven't played. Both of them are technically good. I have to say Gibraltar is better. It may very well be Rialto, though. Yeah. Figured.
Select your hero.
Yeah, mixing with gold. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot that they expanded. Shoot.
Every soldier needs a cause.
If you can outthink your opponent, it's easy to outfight them.
There's water everywhere. Is that a safety hazard?
Nah, not really.
Not as quick as I used to be, but I'm still the fastest gun in the New West.
Bad guys. Take him out. Move out. I've got meds. Don't fancy getting hammered on the job. Tango spotted. We're outnumbered. Smash on. Hostile here.
I didn't realize that my team got shredded. I don't care.
I don't quit till the fight's done. Got eyes on an enemy.
I'm trying to get Junkrat, but he just keeps eluding me every time I'm about to get him down.
They'll regret that.
I aim to devastate. They outnumber us. Watch out. Je me sens vivante.
Every soldier needs a cause.
There we go. What a limit. Junkrat is going to be a thorn in my side. More specifically, this Junkrat. There we go.
Bob, do something.
If I'm still standing, I'm still fighting.
60 seconds remaining.
Tango spotted. Anyone else? I need healing.
I'm reloading. Resolution.
Thanks.
Bro, it's...
30 seconds remaining.
Redeploying.
Seconds remaining.
Yes, because the problem is we need more tanks. No, the problem is that none of us actually worked together to get the person piercing our back. And all of you idiots just want to keep... I don't know anymore, bro. This is actually why I stopped playing. Like, we have golds. Bro, none of you... I haven't played this game in months. And I guarantee you I'm doing more to aid my team than the rest of... Look at that, dude.
Every soldier needs a cause.
On the move. More to do, more to learn.
Think I can use your ring tech on my bike? I have a race coming up soon. Would that be considered cheating? No. Well, maybe. How thrilling! We will make it happen.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Combat protocols activated. Stop the payload.
Check your corners. Tango spotted.
Yeah.
Taking flight.
Hostile here.
Barrier is nearly spent.
Ascending.
Tango spotted.
Gotcha.
Voice confirmed.
Get him, bro! He's not even doing anything! We're literally doing... I'm not making it in time anyway. Nope. I'm not wasting my time. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, because that was entirely my fault. This is why I stopped fucking playing. I don't have it in me. I'll figure out something I want to play, bro. But just, this is ridiculous. I genuinely don't have enough in me right now. Let me, try... should be that. Yep. Yes, sign me in, dummy. Sometimes I freaking wonder, bro. Oh, look at that. Not, it saves me trouble. Security, sneak, marksman, athletics, not on here. Acrobatics, light armor. Yep. Acrobatics, alchemy. Athletics on here? No. Blade. What do I have the difficulty set to? Nifty.
What's new with you? I ran across. You need something?
You're in. Have a look at my wares. I'm. Goodbye.
A pity on no war veteran. You need something?
Welcome to only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? That seems. You need a good bit of. And next. And next. That's more. That Seems a fair price. You bought that for a song. Thank. Farewell.
Afternoon.
Welcome. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. A fine. Good day. Hey. It's you. Ha. Hey, what's going on with you? Yes? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? You too. What can I interest you in some of my wares? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? An excellent bargain. That's
So you know what's funny is that this is the second time that I'm in ownage of all this stuff, which means I can literally take everything from his shop. It's almost as if he knows.
Well, only quality goods for sale here. What can
Seriously.
A fine transaction. That's a fed. And that I wouldn't make that. But oh, hello. They say that the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it. So long. You too. Good to see you. Well, have a look around. You won't find better pricing. That's more. Fine. Fine. You made him. That's a Ed. That's a
Oh my god.
That's more. You drop. And you made up. Fine. That's a, you got it. great deal there. Thank. Take.
How do you do?
Venencia? I'm listening. For me? What? You be seeing you.
How are you? Really? What a shame. What's the news from the other parts of town?
Nothing, I think.
Good to know.
Well met. What's new with you?
Irene metric move. Amazing. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. You got a great deal there. You drive a hard bargain. You get a good bit of gold. Good day.
I'm Vernard. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How many? Leave me alone.
Herbal slap. What can I interest you in? Leave me alone. Stone. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Goodbye.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
What's this about?
Finally. Let's do business. Take care.
What kind? Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Goodbye.
Good evening. Tertullian? Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? You two. Say, can I interest you in some of my wares? You two. Tertullian.
Feel free to have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Fare thee well.
Good evening. I'm Irene Metric. If you needed to know. Goodbye. Spare a coin for the infirm. I'm so. Blessings of Akatosh upon ye.
Dang it! That's not good. Nope. Dang, so she's stronger. It wasn't worth killing a beggar if I wasn't going to get the one person I needed stuff from.
Hey.
Hey to you too.
What is it, citizen? How goes it? Good evening.
I have everything. I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be? Come back. Farewell. I have everything. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. You too.
Antus.
Well, most of them will have armor. Let's do it. Never mind.
What's going on with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago.
my god. Just don't move.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Don't turn around.
Who's there? What's that? Who's there? Where are
Where are you? Doesn't even bother to turn around. That one's on you.
Who's there?
Who's there? Dun 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 dun. Done. Easy.
Who's there? Who's there?
God, I wish character slots existed, bro. Do I really need to do the other Oblivion in order to get character slots on this? I didn't even mean to quit out like that. I'll give it another shot. If I can... I'd like to do the original Dark Souls, too. $100 gigs? That seem right? 23. I guess it is. Yeah. Jesus. Save me 100 gigs. I'll give it a second. If they actually allow me to have multiple character slots, I'll give it another genuine shot. I actually don't remember if they do or don't. But 15 minutes. If you guys are willing to put up with me for a little bit. think it allows multiple characters. Still waiting. Really? Ah, here we are. Let's put the microphone back. I need the keyboard. Almost there. Oh, I can't wait to give that a shot. Yeah, Dark Souls is going to be pretty quick. I'm going to figure out why I can't. At least I shouldn't have done that crap. You. Exit off of you. Go figure. I'm not, God, this game could have been so beautiful, but they screwed with all the freaking settings on the controls. Could have just been so much better. But, no. Freaking stupid. Come on. No, I didn't. Oh, also. Come on. You can do it. This is so weird. Yeah, I'm going to be starting a new game and creating each character, and I'm not going to spend too much time on the character creator. What is... What did the origin have to do with your character again? Oh, there we go. So it's either it reduces my speed Okay, so it's a choice between willpower or speed. What was this attributes again? I really wish I didn't close out the one thing that I needed. Excuse me. So, strength with blade, block. Trying to remember. Damn, I wish I wasn't having a hard time. I know it's blade, blunt, and hand-to-hand are strength. Why am I having such a hard time on this? Okay, here we go. So, what is my character skill sets again? Blade, block, armor, heavy armor. So endurance, that's fine. Blade. Speed pertains to my athletics. Fudge. That's the one that's being affected, right? Crap. Yeah, let's just do that. Why does my character have to look so stupid? Dude, really? I'm willing to just leave him. Jesus, why do they all look retarded? They genuinely just look retarded. This is so stupid. Alright. Okay, good. Makeup, bro. Making everything overly complicated and dumb, bro. I'm so done. I love my baby, but this is getting ridiculous. Again? I don't know how to get through the menu. What the hell?
I was born.
What is it? Agility, speed. It's gonna look stupid anyway. the stream. My baby's crying and I gotta figure that out. So well, she's just crying and I don't know why. Maybe she's hungry, maybe she's thirsty, she didn't want to come with me. Have a good night, everyone. I'm not going to be able to continue this right now.